Hello, friends, and Merry Christmas. I'm filming this on the 25th. I don't know if I'll post on the 25th or not, but so that means it's Christmas. I wasn't gonna do a video like this, but two reasons, because it's a present recap thing. First, because in Truck of Tar did one, and he mentioned that I wouldn't, and I'm a spiteful bastard, so I've decided to prove him wrong. And the second, because I want to be able to look back at this and be like, oh, well, this is what my best Christmas was, and be able to pull up the video of me talking about silly Thomas trains. So, without further ado, I will get started by talking about everything. I'm just going to go from one way along. So, we'll start with this piece here, being the Sling Bridge. Now, this is clearly a bit of a older release, because if you see something like Down at the Docks or the Works or the Lift Bridge, James is the up-to-date model. Even if Duncan, and I turn around, I actually can't really see with the handle, so it's pointless, but Sling Bridge, I didn't expect to ever get this one. I always thought it was a cool piece, but I never really thought much else, but I've got one now. It's really cool. So yeah, most of the stuff is new in the box. There are a few things that aren't, but we'll get there when we'll get to those when we get to those. Let me move you for a second. Next up is the Sordor Crane Inquiry set. It's a fairly small one, but I had this when I was younger. But I don't think I've got any of the pieces. I don't think I got the crane. Definitely don't have the mine tunnel thing or the piece there. I also don't know if it comes with the older new diesel, but everyone's got Thomas. Hell, there's a Thomas in there. But I think this is pretty cool. It's a very, as I said, very small set. You can see here, it comes with a dip, which is always great. Better look at the back of the box. As I said, always cool, great to see. You can expand with some pieces which probably won't fit there, but you know, it's a cool set. I think not like a fantastic set, but a great set. If you're wanting to start small, so we'll put that back. Next up, you've just seen him. Is Terrence. I years ago, 2017, I think, I got a Terrence for Christmas. But this one is new in the box and in better condition. Well, it's not new in the box. This is one of the few items which just came with the box, but that's fine. Terrence is probably my favourite road vehicle, he or Bertie, so it's lovely to get one. And the box is fantastic. These old boxes are just so lovely. Note how it also doesn't say anything about it being like a wooden railway, like anywhere on the box. Just, it's fascinating, these old things. I don't know if the box is older than Terrence, which I think is 90. Can't tell that way. If I flip it around, you know, he's 96. Yeah, he's 96. So yeah, just an overall cool item. Then next up is the Sodor Line brake fan. This is new in the box. It hopefully has the character card, but you know, I've got quite a handful of these, but you can never have too many of these. I'm always, they make things look complete, is what I'm trying to say. If you can't tell, I'm very tired. It's been a bit of a hectic day, but you know, yeah, love to get another one of these. You'll see it and stuff. Next up, something I don't think I ever expected to get, Splatter. No dodge, but I don't care about that. I've never really been a Magic Railway guy. I always thought the movie was a bit piss poor, but I've now got Splatter, sorry, which I think is so cool. If I make Wooden Railway content, he'll just be a background guy, but I'm chuffed. I'm chuffed with this. He's 2002, I think, but if I do stuff, expect to see him. Will he have a personality? Maybe not. I don't know. Next up is the Sodor Bay Bridge. Well, bridges is the better term. There's one in there and one in there, and I've already got one. That's clickety clack. So, you know, can't go wrong with some more Sodor Bay Bridges. It's quite a hefty box as well. Got some cool stuff on the side there. At the back, Scallowy with express coaches. And I wonder where we've seen that visual before. But I'm chuffed with, well, everything, but this is just another really cool item to have. Means that there can just be more Sodor Bay Bridges, I guess, in the end, which you can never complain about. Next up is the Down by the Docks set, or I just call it Down at the Docks. It's wrong, but I needed that guy there, because 2013 I got this set. It was, I loved it back then. But the lorry one it came with, the axle was like, imagine if it's, that straight, it was bent kind of like that. So, never really worked properly. And, I've got the other two. So I've got lorry 2 and 3. I need a new lorry 1. I don't know if this one's axle is in shambles or not, but this one's an award-winning toy as well. So, also, Percy in the set, which you can't go wrong with. Back of the box. You can expand with the roadway. Don't know why you do that. Why is he there? I just noticed that. What a weird thing to do. But the overall set, it's similar to the Crane and Quarry. It's a very small set, but it's actually, this one's not too small. But it's a good one. I'm looking forward to being able to use bits from that. Plus, it has buffers. If a set comes with like buffers or dip or any of those sorts of things, it's immediately awesome. So we'll put all this back, and we've got this kind of tower here. If I just put those back there. So I'll start with the Not Thomas thing. My Hero Academia Setsuna Tokic Funko Pop. I've got many of these, but it was $11, and I bought it myself and got it wrapped because I'm a little grubby bastard. I wonder if they'll ever do Total Drama Funko Pops. It's just me talking, I guess. So that's cool to get. Next up, we'll do the Knapford covered bridge with the unique supports. I don't know. I probably had one of these when I was like a really little kid. It's probably gone to time at this point. But I didn't really think about getting this one. I always wanted the Tidmouth covered bridge, but it's just one of those like nifty items. I think this is a really cool visual to show what sort of, I guess, thing it is. The box as well. A lot of these, like, I'm certainly a, like, 90s Thomas guy, but the boxes on these, and I guess 2003 itself has like a really specific charm to it, which, I quite like. So, really happy to have this. Definitely expect to see that on layouts. Next up, we will go with, we'll do this. No, we won't actually. It's quite heavy. We'll do switch hands for this one. Whoa. We have got the Sodor Engine Wash. Oh, I dropped it. The Sodor Engine Wash with Mike. I want to get Mike, but it's here nor there. I have actually always wanted this rendition. I got the 2013 one. In 2013 it would have been. But I just think this one looks better. It looks just more Wooden Railway-esque. It's got a cool back of the box. It's got a building. I think it's a really fascinating item if it's got a sticker there. It's $50 back in the day. Who would have thought? But no, I'm just a big fan of the engine wash itself. It's just one of those kind of weird but cool pieces. We'll move everything. Next up, we'll do Ralph's Castle. Now, I bought one of these for my brother, for Tar, for Jack, whatever you prefer to call him. So I definitely did not expect this. It's a cool thing. You can lift it the wrong way, because of course I can. You lift it up like there. It comes with these two special pieces there. For some reason, they don't have the track branding. Now, here's something I'm going to complain about. What is that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? It's like an insult to Wooden Railway. And, like, what is Murdoch doing? No one likes your ass. But bring home other exciting destinations. Okay, buddy. But it's just one of those cool things I would love to use on either like a bit of a scholarly layout or just chucking it on a random Wooden Railway one. You can easily get in there and fit engines and stuff. So, next up, we'll save these guys for next. But, oh, it's coming out. It's the Honey Depot destination. It's a destination for sure. I've never had this. Jack has before. Oh, the dairy. Oh, my beloved. But it's one of those, like, kind of weird, like, specific buildings that they made back in the day, which has this, like, just kind of pleasant feeling that a lot of the, like, 2003 destinations had, where they were kind of becoming a bit gimmicky, but they still had that Wooden Railway charm. Like a lot of destinations at the time were, so I'll leave this out, because the next thing are actually these two customs. So I'll pull them out to show them off. So this is Hyena. He's in Boobverse. He is a BR class standard 5. Fowler tender, because they did that with the Wooden Railway, and Roger and Cedric have them. So this was both were made by a very good friend of mine called Christian the Rocker. I'm shocked if you would never have heard of him. He's one of the most talented people in the scene, and also one of my best mates. So I just realised he filed down the cab too. God damn. But he's got a Peter Sam face. He's got added wood along the side, giving him that curve. He's got moved back dome, added stuff here. He's just a very, very cool item. So yeah, it's similar with the engine I'm about to talk about. Expect to see them in projects in the future. And here is the other one. This is actually a Thyverse character, although he's probably going to be in Boobverse at this point. But this is Nigel. He is I'll show the tender. He is a LMS Ivert 4MT. Which, you know, that's cool enough. But look at the custom work on this. Crazy talent went into producing a model of this scale. He's got a Scarlowy face, and he just looks fantastic. He uses a James, he uses a Henry. Just overall, some of the best custom jobs this dude does. I could honestly make an entire video just talking about them, which, you know what, I probably will. So I should just move on to the next thing here. This is one of the things that's not new in the box. It's the Sodor Aquarium set. Now, one thing Ty did not mention was that he actually got the Sodor Rescue Team. It just hasn't arrived because the seller is weird. But this is an item that's not new in the box. It's admittedly quite tattered. There's a bunch of... this is just like a bag of stuff. Comes with these like exclusive pieces and Duncan, and that Thomas is from Thomas Comes to Breakfast, which makes this a little bit funkier, if you ask me. Then there's Henry. Well, I did not know that Henry was in such good condition. There's Salty somewhere in this bag, maybe. He was right there. Just a couple like exclusive pieces like this tanker. I don't know about this box fan. These, I think there's a barrel truck. And then just in here is just a bunch of stuff. You know, you got your single stone tunnel. You got like your fish building, your aquarium, your just bits of track. Which all makes a very, very great Thomas layout. Over the summer, I plan on building a massive wooden railway layout. So, a lot of those pieces will be very useful. I'll put all this stuff back. I feel like I ramble too much, you know what I mean? Or am I just talking for the sake? Give me a second, actually. I'll use my dominant hand. Oh, no. Okay, hang on. Okay. Should I have stacked everything? Mind your own fucking business. How's that? Knapford Covered Bridge. We got Setsuna. And we got the Customs of Hyena. Nigel, apparently. They are just awesome. Why did I say apparently to that? You know that. So next up here is the Single Stone Tunnel. This is... I don't know what year this one specifically is. But oh my god. I already have a few. There's one in there, and I've got, I think, at least one other, but you can never go wrong with a single stone tunnel. It's new in the box. I don't know what else to add. It's just a cool little item, you know. You never have to, it doesn't always have to be big flashy pieces or something like this. The lift bridge. Jack owns 3 of these, so I've now got 1, so I will inevitably catch up. Hopefully not. But the lift bridge is just one of those nifty little items. Thank God that this one will definitely have that piece there. It's one of those destinations that just can be included in basically any layout. Although, if you do this, where it's like, it just goes up, lift bridge, then goes down, like, I cannot talk to you. Like, I will just think you're a psychopath. I hope I got that point across. Next up, oh golly, it is in seal. It is the Day at the Works set. Now, I actually got one of these. I've said that about basically all of these sets, but unlike all of them, this one I got in 2017 and it was clickety clack. So it's always been one of my favorite sets from that point. It's such a simple one. It comes with the mat, these two do, and then it comes with Thomas and comes with Percy, the besties. But like it is a very special set, I guess, in my eyes because of it. You get Scruffy and Caldy as well. It's just one of those just cool things. Oh, you get the tugboat as well. But I wanted another one of these. It's another bridge. You got some cool pieces in there. Another tugboat. So overall, as I said, it's one of, if not my favourite, Thomas Wooden Railway set. So getting another one is not a complaint at all. It's more of a compliment. Next up, this is definitely seen better days. This is the Tidmouth Covered Bridge. I really wanted one of these. Actually, this came in a lot that I got for Tar. But he just gave it to me because of everything else that was in it. And because I badgered on about it, which you might see why in a second, but as I said, it's seen better days. It's quite tattered. There's dirt in there. which I was about to say, I don't know if you can see, but you definitely can. Yeah, it's a bit dusty, it's a bit dirty, but it's a piece I've wanted for a long time. So, speaking of pieces I've wanted for a long time, here is Knapford. I knew about Knapford. It was something that we had talked about prior, so I knew I was getting this. But I just really wanted Knapford, even if the box is going through it a bit. But yeah, I had the 2013 Knapford at one point, but I gave that to Jack, so he's got it. Over the summer, I want to remake this kind of area, which it's where you can see the Tidmouth covered bridge. One of the reasons I want it. I think I've got most of the stuff here as well. So, but it's a really cool piece. I definitely will cherish this one. It's out of the box, but has the box. So just to clarify all that. Next up, 2 Clickety Clack V switches. I got strangely excited about getting these. I love Clickety Clack Track. It's definitely better than Traction Rail by a very fair margin. But whoops, I only have one of these that works in Clickety Clack. So getting 2 of them was just a real big bonus. I love these. I will definitely use them very well on layout. So hopefully you'll see those crop up. Next up, if I just gonna have to move everything. Foot cam, teehee. I'm not opening an OnlyFans yet, so be patient. The Boulder Mountain set, arguably the worst set ever made, but it does have one thing that I am in desperate need of, maybe 2, because I've been looking for a thumper, but it has the level crossing. Is this an impractical way to get it? Probably, but I didn't get it. To clarify, outside of the customs and the pop, all of this was done by Truck of Tar by Jack. But, you know, it's one of those sets that just kind of, it's there. Like, this piece is cool, and it's got some cool bits, but overall it's a bit of a weaker set, which, you know, you have to live with. I don't know why they don't show any of the road. Maybe because the road makes no sense to be here. But perhaps one day I'll do a video where I get this set and just make it better. It could be fun. Last 2 things are outside of the customs, obviously, are like I think probably 2 of the coolest. So first is the 10 Years in America Thomas. I'm Australian, so I don't know how I got my hands on this, let alone one that's new on the box, but oh my lord. It comes with a special Thomas, which you cannot see, but he's got like a painted face, and the dining coach, which I might get another one of in the future, and 6-inch straight track. But this is cool. It's one of those like weird things I don't think I ever would have thought about even owning, but I have it now, and it's such a cool piece, you know. It was what, 20 me it was 25 back in the day in American dollars. It's probably a lot for an American to spend on Thomas Trade, but it's just so cool. I don't know. I won't use the Thomas unless if I want to do like a slightly altered expression. So I'll talk about that possibly in a video, because I'm thinking about doing a video where I open a bunch of this stuff, including the last item here, which is clickety clack, mind you, the Sodor Airfield set. Oh my goodness. I have wanted a lot of pieces from this for ages. I wanted the airfield for ages, and that for, I'm not saying ages again, although I know you're probably wanting me to. Ironically, I actually do need a new duck, because I have a 1994 one, but it's got flat magnets, and it happened with Balco as well back in Henry, I think, where I had the flat magnet versions, but I wanted to upgrade to different ones. But this is probably this is one of my favorite items. It's like this, probably these things here, obviously the customs. Actually, probably I want to say everything. Oh boy, but it's just such a nifty set. If I spin it around, it's a small set. It just comes a duck in this tiny little truck, which, makes no sense. You could have done something like a milk tanker or anything, but it is what it is. It's better look at it. But it's just nice. I guess that's the best way for me to word it. It's just a nice set. So now, I will put everything back where it was sat. Tunnel. And with that, my friends, I think it's time for me to wrap up the video. The end of the year's definitely been quite, I guess, rough. So I haven't been able to do everything I wanted. I didn't get to do a Christmas wave, even though I had planned on, or I didn't get up to wave 10 on Poopverse, but next year should be better, and I hope to post more. Over the summer, I'll do more work on it. I don't know if I'll post anything during January or most of February, but I will definitely work on stuff behind the scenes, so you won't need to worry. So, in the end, tell me what Thomas stuff you get. I just, community engagement, even if no one ends up watching this. So, thank you all so much for potentially watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't kill your family pet. It's an important one. And I will see you guys later. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.